Okay. Bad things are happening, presumably because of the Aztec thing. They're drawing energy from the ley line. I don't have geomancy. I can't poke the ley line. Hmm. Oh, side note, sterilizing the synth mask that I was using and going to be tossing that with a sterilize spell.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right, so I'm kind of weirded out by the fact that they paid us in full beforehand. What do they do if we don't, if we can't find a way to accomplish
Nothing good.
this?
Don't suppose there's a way to give the money back, because I do not like dealing with Aztec.
You know what's even better? I'd just
Hmm.
like to remind you guys, you don't actually know who you're working for.
Yeah, there's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Those
that.
dead drop jobs are really neat.
Someone should have. I feel like. Well, I don't know if any of us have sneaking, so.
I have some sneaking, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, I only have like 10 sneaking.
I have 9.
Hmm. Okay, we need ideas and we need them relatively fast.
I feel like the chances that our mysterious person is the spirit is growing larger and larger.
I mean, if this isn't in fact a shadow spirit of infinite trolling, that's a possibility.
I mean, that's true.
Like, literally, it's just a spirit powered entirely by Schadenfreude, and just fucking with us.
All right, so anyone have any ideas?
You do know it's a nightmare. It's not a spirit powered by fucking with you. It's a spirit powered by fear.
Well, sure, that's the one we encountered, but that's probably not the only one that exists that has to be around here. I'm not saying that the G might not be that particular shadow spirit. It might be some other shadow spirit that has more fine tastes of fuckery.
If you is there like a happy feelings spell we could cast on the apartment to scare it away, and then we'll go there again?
You know what? You do your rainbow happy glitter, friendship party over there, and we will see what happens. For science and magic.
So, what are the Forerunners going to do? You have 1 hour 40.
Indeed.
Common sense.
What are you guys going to do?
Can I use can I use common sense at all to have some idea of something that's not completely stupid.
Or at least some lead that we have. Okay.
Right, how about I use your point of common sense and I just restate everything for you? Okay. What you have is Toby Atkins, a man who has disappeared off the face of the earth for a couple of times, including one time to Southeast Asia. He is dead. His apartment building was in very poor condition. This appeared to be a man possessed or maybe haunted or otherwise genuinely mentally disturbed. Upon disturbing the astral in this apartment building, Lettuce was attacked by a shadow spirit. Toby Atkins is the man responsible for the new Aztechnology extraterritoriality on Madison Street. This extraterritoriality has a high power military mana barrier around it, security majors, and is warping the astral around it, or so it seems. Additionally, localized mana tornadoes known as FOBO are appearing in downtown. You could quite easily realize that these astral phenomenon are putting people on edge, maybe even scaring them, which is possibly why more reports of nightmares from downtown have been appearing that you found out from your fixer. There.
So we stop the mana tornadoes, we stop the nightmares.
Potentially.
But that doesn't help us get rid of Aztec in there. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know if their intention is to scare people to summon these nightmares, or if it's just a byproduct of what they're doing. We need them to abandon their extraterritoriality.
Alternately, here's the left field thing. Aztec is technically the good guys, and they're trying to stop the Nazi spirits for some reason or another. Or maybe it's something entirely, unrelated. And I don't know. Maybe we do a quick scan for other recent building projects and stuff like that. Like it was just whooshing or something. Damn. Okay. The guys to Southeast Asia got spooked to death.
What's in Southeast Asia?
That's the question I'm thinking right now. I don't know if it's like entirely besides the point or not, and we're running out of time here.
Can I cross-reference? Is Aztec active in Southeast Asia? Is like as big as it is here, or would it be more localized to a
it's
specific
much smaller,
building?
much less presence. The big Japano Corps, Wujing, they all control Asia. Aztechnology has a presence, but it's not nearly on the level it has in the Americas.
Is there anything to say shadow spirits there?
Yeah, what about Asian shadow spirits?
Well, you assume shadow spirits appear everywhere. I mean, there's nothing particularly interesting anything particularly interesting that you know about Southeast Asia with regards to shadow spirits, but yeah.
Aztec is I think Aztec is trying to cover up the fact that shadow spirits in the area possibly are related directly to them.
Very potentially.
That wouldn't surprise me.
But I don't see any way we can use that knowledge to chase them out of the building or get them to give up their extraterritoriality.
Is there anyone else using the same building who might not be happy with the fact that shadow spirits are being attracted to them, potentially?
Well, yeah, but they're not really on the level to argue with Aztechnology about it.
So they bought this directly from the UCAS, right?
No, they bought it through a twisted hierarchy of holding companies and departmental organizations that eventually leads around to the UCAS.
But once they actually had the building, they put the Aztechnology name on it.
Well, on the floors that they own, but yes.
They're in no way trying to hide the fact that they are Aztechnology in that building.
Oh, definitely not. This has technology branding all over it.
So, like I said, maybe we should start kidnapping people and framing as technology.
Well, that wouldn't even be like that far out of like
Yeah, that's
normal.
true.
So I don't see how that's going to help too much.
No.
Oh, that's kind of neat there. Hey, let's go ask Evo if they can go punch Aztechnology in the face. And I just saw this thing right here, Buttercup's Palace, and like, oh yeah, let's just go ask one of the most powerful free spirits heads of boards, and
Sorry,
tell them
what?
about
What's this?
This it made me laugh because I just looked over here like, oh, Buttercup's Palace. Let's go ask Buttercup to go punch Ethnology in the face for us. That's a good idea.
Do you have any way of getting an audience
No,
with them?
probably not at all, ever.
Do magic-y people. Do the other spirits not like the presence of the nightmares in this astral area?
Oh, I'm sure none of the spirits like that shit.
What if other spirits turned on Aztechnology on their building? That might be why they have so much protection astrally at that building to prevent other spirits from attacking them.
Could be. Well, it could just be protection for the shadow spirits in the first place too.
You want to try?
Yeah, or they're just protecting themselves against their own shadow spirits.
So you guys want to try breaking in and taking down the mana barrier and seeing what happens?
Yeah, maybe if we can take down the mana barrier, that might trigger something astrally, something that will chase them out. They might be protecting themselves against something from outside that they are like an active threat against them. So how do we take down a mana barrier?
Well, it depends on what kind of mana barrier it is, because I think there are anchored ones, which probably this one, which we'd have to, I think, grab an item that it's like anchored to, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, it could just be anchored to the building itself, in which case we're like thoroughly fucking that front.
So what are you guys going to do?
Also, that it's predicated on us getting into the building and knowing, where this thing is.
So what are you going to do?
Cry a little.
We obviously can't frontally assault this thing. We can't easily sneak in, and if we do sneak in, don't know how we're going to be getting out.